How are you doing?
I'm fine.
You obviously do. Yes, you're obviously fine, but you don't look fine.
I'm actually
I'll
really
ask you
fine.
again.
I'm actually fine.
How are you? Are you sure you're okay? Talk to me now. Are you good? Okay, let me ask you one more time. How are you, like mentally, emotionally, career-wise, spiritual? Like, how are you generally? How are you doing? Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Hearty Talk podcast, but also welcome back to this space. And I'm so happy to have you here. Today's particular video is just going to be talking about like the essence of having a quarterly review. I'm sure you saw the last video, and it was something I thought last minute of, and it's something new. I've never tried it before. So, yeah, I hope it was actually nice. That's first of all. But to be very honest and to be very frank, one of the most asked questions is still the most falsely given answer, or rather has the most falsely given answer. For instance, many a times we ask one another, how are you doing? And like to be honest, it's even just when you are in a chat, when you're chatting to someone, they ask you, oh, how are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm fine. Just like a starter conversation basically. But to be very honest, if I ask you, how are you doing? Like, you feel like I'm still my friend. And I know that, okay, I went all the way from my house, I came to meet you, and we're sitting down. I'm actually asking you, how are you doing? I don't just want to say I'm fine. Like, obviously, you are fine, but you're fine physically. But even if you don't look fine physically, I want to know how you're actually doing, like career wise. I want to know how you're doing emotionally. I would love to know how you're doing um, career wise, spiritually. I want to know how you're doing emotionally. I want to know how you're doing mentally as a friend. And the truth of the matter is, many times we don't even ask ourselves this question. That is where I'm going to. Early in this year, one of the first videos I made this year was talking about reflection exercises, and I don't know how many of you actually started it or continued it. But as for me, something I actually still try to do every week. The quarter has come to a close. A quarter one has finished. We're already in quarter two. A lot happened. More than that's like 90 days of a year. Basically, that just went. Almost 100 days, to be very honest, that just went. I feel it's wisdom to sit down and actually ask yourself, how did quarter one go? I feel like that's what I'm actually going to do with you guys today. So I always have my reflection exercise on something very simple that I can have like everywhere, in case of I'm on my phone or I'm on my laptop, or I am literally, when most times I like to do when I'm quiet, but I have it somewhere. I'm currently using it on Google Docs. Basically, it's just simple questions, to be very honest, to know where you were last time, you like know where you are and where you were, and know where you want to go to. Basically, yes, that's basically the essence of having like this reflection exercise. So I'll first start with myself. So if I'm asking myself, Maiwa, how are you actually doing? I feel right now I'm actually very happy. I'm actually very fine, as you can see. I don't know why I'm smiling so much, but I'm actually really happy. If I'm going to ask myself, how am I doing? So I feel, first of all, generally, I'm actually very happy. I'm currently happy. I am I'm looking forward to this quarter too, because this quarter two is quite new. Quarter one I was really busy, but quarter two I'm actually looking forward to it. I have a lot of expectations academic wise. If you do not know, I'm actually a master's student. I also work, and I do content creation such as YouTubing and podcasting on the side. Yes, only me. But I do all of that, so I think this quarter I actually want to do more videos. This quarter I'm also at Nanda year, and so I'm actually looking forward to this quarter. So I'm actually very excited about this quarter. I feel about last quarter, how am I doing? Like, how do I feel concerning last quarter? I feel fulfilled. I feel excited that I was able to accomplish most of my goals for what I wanted to do that last quarter. I feel one major thing I didn't really accomplish last quarter was relating to YouTube or podcasting. I planned on posting, so let's start with that. So I'll ask myself, how am I doing? I think I'll start from bottom up, where I didn't do really well. So this is how it goes. I ask myself, how are you doing? Then what are the lessons you're taking away? Then after the lessons, you ask yourself, what is the moving forward basically after the lessons? So the moving forward basically is now what you would implement in quarter two as like your goals and what you want to do. Do you get? So for me, YouTube wise and podcasting wise, I think I want to make it simple and easy for myself and not overthink it, and not overthink the numbers. Don't overthink the numbers for now. Just reduce expectation. Like, I feel like reduce expectation and just do it because you want to do it, and try to like nail consistency first of all. I feel like that's something I want to do. My lessons are, don't attach yourself to the numbers first of all, and I feel like my next lesson for next month, for this quarter at least, let me do like I want to do more than my goal. Like, I want not more than my goal. I'm not planning on, my goal is maybe like 2 videos every month, but at least if I can do 2 videos every month consistently, like April, May, June, I'll buy myself something. But yes, actually, so that was actually how I was. And I made a particular video, and one of the particular video, I think there was a particular issue with the audio, so I was really down by that and all. But we move on. So if I'm asking myself, how am I like with my work with God, I think I will just summarize it basically, because it shouldn't be public basically. I feel like my work with God has actually not been bad. When it comes to service, I feel like service is very important. Like, not just like, I'm talking of like stewardship basically. I feel quarter one was actually really impressive, and stewardship has actually not been bad. I think I don't want to actually talk too much about this, so I'll move to my academics. Quarter one, my academics. My academics was actually not bad. Actually, it was actually really nice. I had my last course, and I decided I'm actually on my capstone, which is actually really nice. It was not nice at first. I first moved from trying to decide the topic and going back and forth on what the topic should be, what the topic should not be, and even finally having to accept what the topic is. Then understanding my group members, I learned people management. So when I look at the lessons from it, I think I want to stop doing things last minute relating to school, which is something I'm actually happy. I'm like, tomorrow night is one of my final defenses in school, and I'm happy I'm almost done. Like, as of today, I've crossed almost all my T's, so just like dots my I's that remains. So I'm actually very happy, and looking on for quarter two, I'm looking forward to concluding my degree, like my MSc degree, so I'm actually really excited. So, to relationships, I'm not just talking a dating relationship, I'm also talking like friendship, and with not just only friendship, even with my siblings and even my family and all. I feel like I'm actually trying to be that friend that should be there. I know they say 20 friends don't play for 20 years, which is true. That's why, to be very honest, I don't have up to 20 friends. But I try to people that mean a lot to me, even like old colleagues. I try to check up on them. When it's birthdays, I try not to miss birthdays. I try to call, I try to send messages. For some of my friends, one of my friends did her birthday this month, and I was so happy that we were able to surprise her. She lived far, so it was a big one actually. We were able to surprise her, and she was so excited. She was really grateful. So one of my friends also like people, one of my friends, we met with each other. It was birthdays, hangouts, and yeah, I feel like I want to do something more of this often in quarter 2. I want to spend time with my friends and my loved ones, and not just only, if you have friends that are long distance, you know that it's not easy trying to like schedule calls, and even like this adulthood thing is not even making it any easier. So with relationship, like you need, I learned to schedule calls. I learned that if something is important to you, you make time for it, such as friendship, such as dating, relationship, even your siblings. There's many times people get to overlook like sibling relationship and be like, don't we, it's not something we just always see, but many times we're always in the house together, or we are outside the house, or some people are even in diaspora, and you don't get to talk, you don't get to ask things you ask your friends, that, oh, how are you actually doing, how is work, how is school, how's your state of mind. I feel like something I want to actually really do and improve upon. Then with respect to my career, it's still almost the same thing with my academics, but I think I'm actually really grateful for where I am. I'm grateful for the opportunity, and I'm grateful for more opportunities and more tasks. I've actually seen that I've grown. When I look at quarter 1 of last year and quarter 1 of this year, the growth is astronomical. Like I'm actually really proud of myself, and I'm actually very grateful to God, because where I am now is not where I definitely was. So I'm actually grateful. Lessons learned. I learned that what I'm about to say, don't quote me anywhere. I learned career wise generally that sometimes what you deserve won't be given to you, but what you ask for will be, like, basically what you deserve sometimes won't be given to you because you deserve it, but until you ask for it. I don't know if you get what I mean. So yes, I feel like that was something I learned in quarter 2, in quarter 1, and in quarter 2, I think I'm just learning to define what my goals are clearly for quarter 2 relating to career wise, and stick with it. Then also, yeah, like, do better. I'm sorry, I'll give you like, I hope my answers are not so generic, but also are trying to make you also do the same thing. I want you to actually sit down with yourself and actually ask yourself in all these areas, such as your career, your work with God, your relationships, money, your business, your photography. I say your photography, your business, basically. Some of you that have side hustles. That's actually something I forgot to mention. I actually started like in quarter 1 properly, like my business. I did something new which I've never done before. I participated in a pitch contest. In fact, 2 pitch contests. One, the result is out. The second one, I'm waiting for the results, and I'm actually praying that I get something because it will pay me. But I'm actually really excited about that. That was something that I did in quarter 1 that I've never done before. I realized that all people that used to start, people, if you see anybody or you know anybody in your company, around you, or your friend, or your circle of friends that actually start companies or create a startup and go and pitch their startup in like a fundraising company or anything like that, give them a cold coke. In fact, give them a cold juice. They deserve it. They deserve it. Like, it's not easy. So that was something I learned how to do. I learned how to pitch. I learned how to properly present, and yeah. So I feel like for my business and photography in quarter 2, I want to learn how to. I want to learn to put structure into business. I want to scale. I want to also take up more projects, like photography wise, business wise. I'm looking forward to it. I have some ideas in my mind already. I'm like, my dad always says something that anytime I come back from a shoot and I'm not smiling, that he'll ask me, there's something wrong with you. Or if I carry a camera and I'm not smiling, he always asks me if I'm actually okay. I'm actually serious. My dad actually always says that thing. So, yes. On this side, I hope you actually enjoyed this very short. It's nothing so serious, but I really want you to take reviewing your month seriously. A whole lot goes into it. Like for me now, reviewing my month, reviewing my week, helps me with knowing what I want to do for the coming week and what I did not do well. It literally helps set like a reset button, like a proper reset button when you're entering into a week, when you're entering into a new month, or when you're entering into a new quarter. So I want to actually admonish you guys and encourage you to actually take it serious. Take it serious. It's not too late to actually do a quarterly review. Talk about how your quarterly review was and actually set a new review, like set your goals for this next quarter, break them into months, and look at them weekly, look at them bi-weekly, and ask yourself where you actually are. And yes, I hope to see you in the next episode, in the next podcast. And if you really love this one, I would love you to check out the reflection exercise that we did a video on. And see you in the next video. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.